Jersey Sports Zone's high school football coverage is brought to you by RWJ Barnabas Health. The Central Group 2 playoffs get underway as 6-seed Hillside travels to face 3-seed Haddonfield. The Comets and the Bulldogs meet for the third time in the state playoffs, this time with a trip to the sectional semifinals on the line. Hillside facing third and long early in the first. The Comets go to the ground, but the Bulldog defense stops that in the backfield. Henry DeReyes and a host of Bulldogs in there as the Haddons force a punt. Later in the quarter, Haddonfield in business after a short punt from Hillside. Van Lefakis floats it over the middle for Cormac Flanagan. It's a 13-yard touchdown for the sophomore as the Bulldogs grab a 7-0 lead. Hillside tries to get the offense moving. It's another run, but the ball is loose and the Bulldogs recover. Martin Faust comes up with it as Haddonfield leads 7-0 after one. Second quarter and the Bulldogs are on the move. Lefakis is going to the air, but he is picked off by Travis Miles. It's a short return by the sophomore, but a huge turnover from Hillside. Miles with one of his 2 INTs in the contest. The Comets get to work after the turnover. Mitchell Jenkins finds a seam down the far sideline, and he's taken out at the 43. Jenkins moves the chains with a 33-yard run across midfield. Hillside facing third and short a few plays later. They try a run, but the Bulldogs stop it for a loss. Cormac Flanagan with the TFL as Haddonfield keeps Hillside off the board. The Bulldogs lead 7-0 at the break. Haddonfield looks to strike early in the third. Dan Keenan fires downfield for Mike Keenan, and he will score. It's Keenan to Keenan for a 40-yard touchdown. The Bulldogs are in control as they make it 14-0. The Comets work it deep into Haddonfield territory. Jenkins fighting for extra yards, but the ball is on the ground, and the Bulldogs fall on it. Mike Keenan with the recovery as the Bulldog defense delivers in the red zone. Haddonfield with a 14-point lead after 3. Hillside gets a jolt to open the fourth. Kamari Robinson is loose down the far sideline, but he isn't done there as he breaks a few tackles and races in for a touchdown. The junior with a 71-yard run, and that is just what the Comets needed. Hillside trails 14-7 with 8:32 left in regulation. Under a minute to go now, Hillside is near midfield. They keep it on the ground. Alex Grimes jars the ball loose, and the Bulldogs have it. Cormac Flanagan with the recovery as Haddonfield moves on in the Central Group 2 playoffs. 14-7 is your final. Haddonfield improves to 6-3 on the season. Hillside falls to 5-5. The Bulldogs will face Wall in the sectional semifinals next week. We caught up with Cormac Flanagan after the victory.
We're tough. That was a really good team, really good football team. So many talented players on that team, and shows that we're tough and we can beat anybody.
In Haddonfield, I'm James Mooney, JerseySportsZone.com.